Hello, good afternoon. This is Dr. Do again. This video is on alphabetic list of problems, still on letter D. Today I'm still going to talk about diabetes, the most important I put here. I have other streams video about diabetes, but today is the most comprehensive, put everything together, diabetes systemic care. So we already talked about diabetes, the mechanisms and also the symptoms. So what is the systemic care refers to? I stratify in different levels. First one is the individualized. So two patients have the same value of lab, same amount of blood, 160 for blood glucose, A1C for 7, and but the management is different. The consequences, the complications, the outcomes, the prognosis, they might be all different. So this is the first level of stratified systemic management. Secondly, management under the primary care and also a team of physicians. So this is like a student. When you're diagnosed as diabetes at the moment, and you register with the other teachers, like the student. When you register to school, you register your math teacher, language arts teacher, or chemistry, physics. The same idea. When your lab came back with the diabetes values, elevated glucose, A1C may be elevated or maybe not very high at the beginning, but at the same time you need to register with the other teachers, other specialists. You need to see eye doctor for a baseline, a neurologist for a baseline, nephrologist for a baseline, and endocrinologist, of course. Start to manage by this team. So this is the second level of stratified. The third level of stratified is monitoring the glucose, the A1C. Is not enough. It is not enough. Why? Because you think, oh, my glucose is normal, my A1C is normal, but still it is not enough. Why? Because the lifestyle modification is a long-term commitment. You have to commit to lose weight, to eating healthy. Since the day you're diagnosed as diabetes, the diet has to continue. Sometimes we all had this moment craving for either high fat, craving for hamburgers or ice creams, but at the moment you're diagnosed with diabetes, you need to be disciplined on food intake and exercise schedule. So this is the third level of the stratified systemic care. And the last is the medication. So different physician has different preferences, and there's so many variety of medications. They are all wonderful. They all have contributions to decrease glucose, decrease A1C. However, the most old classic are the exercise or lifestyle modification, the insulin, never faded, never failed, and also the metformin and the sulfonylureas. So these are the regardless of what other new medications invented or developed, but these four are classic, the best to decrease glucose and decrease A1C. So having said that, let's talk about individual one, the one by one, the most classic systemic care. First one, lifestyle modification. Okay, this includes losing weight and low carbohydrate diet and low lipid diet, low fat diet. So these three important, and exercise. So this is four important lifestyle modification. So losing weight, low carb diet, low lipid diet, and exercise. This is the first, I think the most important is mindset. You have to be ready and tell yourself, you have to hear this voice all the time. I have to watch my weight, I have to exercise, I have to eat healthy, I have to try to decrease stress level so I can stick on this four most important thing to my life, to my health. So this is the mindset is first. You have to very contemplative state. You have to be very ready for it. So this is the one most important, most classic, most easy probably, however, is the most difficult to continue to maintain this. Since no medication, just exercise, eating healthy, but it sounds easy. Actually, it's not that easy. So this is the first challenge you have to face. Secondly, follow up with the advice of your physicians, your endocrinologist, your primary care, and other specialists. Regularly see them as guided from your physician. This depends on different specialists, different insurance company, a different state even. So and your physician will guide you. So under the guidance from your physician to do this systemic care. So this is the second important. And the third important is the numbers, the values of the glucose and A1C. These numbers are the fundamental, very important. However, like I said, they're not enough. In addition to talk about numbers, in addition to the glucose, A1C, the other numbers also important. Blood pressure, you need to, if you don't have it, that's great. Keep it, keep it from getting up, your blood pressure elevated, lower stress, exercise, losing weight, healthy diet. Back to the center. And the other number is the blood test, the lipid level in your blood, the cholesterol, the LDL, the HDL, and also triglyceride. So these are the numbers also important. If you talk about numbers, talk about data, talking about the evidence, these are the objective numbers you have to follow, not just the one blood glucose, A1C, all the others like blood pressure, cholesterol, HDL, LDL, and triglyceride. So this is the second level of the systemic management. Another level of systemic management, the lab and the values. So, and the last one is to defer the complications. Try to slow down the complications. That is a very challenge because if your physician probably already told you, diabetes, the worst about diabetes is because the complications. Or if only the high sugar, high A1C probably won't do harm in short term, but the complications for the other organs like the kidney, the nerves, and also the increase the risk of infection, and also increase burden of the heart and the eye also. So multiple organs eventually will have the complications leading to the impaired function or failure. So this is the long-term management. So in order to slow down the progress, in order to limit the complications, again back to the center, your lifestyle modification, the numbers, and the diet. On top of that, follow with your physician guidance, the compliant with the medication, and also the advice and the specialist. So this is like diabetes sounds so simple, so common, so straightforward. However, it is a stratified, dynamic, dimensional care team in order to maintain you in good health and really maintain your function level at the organs level, function level, not just your general function, but in terms of the organs, and also your physiologically energy, and slow down the progress. I think that's the most important care of diabetes, is to slow down the progression and slow down the complication for the organ failure. So this is I put the last, I think the most important and the most challenging topic on the list of D. So diabetes and systemic care. I stratify in different levels and make it dynamic, dimensional care. And the most important is yourself. You follow the guidance from your physician, follow with your specialist, and you're determined to change, to modify lifestyle change, healthy diet, exercise, lose weight, low carb, low lipid diet. So this is the wrapping up for the D list. I'm going to move on to E next time, but thank you for watching. I hope this video is just a reminder. You probably know all of this, but just to put everything together to remind you once again. I hope you, if you're diabetic, hope this video can help you to really clear like a stream, to clear up, make sure follow the right path. If you don't, then also remind you to exercise, keep ideal body weight to prevent developed diabetes. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.